this is Visit Me, Ma. So glad you came by this morning. Yes, I was by myself and I thought, well, how this morning? Let's see if anybody's up this morning. So I decided I'd get up. And there you are. There you are. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sunshine and another day. We've got another day. I know what my name is. I think I know what day it is. No, I don't. What day is it? There's like Saturday the 13th. I think that's what day it says up there. 75 degrees outside. Isn't that wonderful? 75 degrees in the morning. That's wonderful. So I thought I'd sit and have a cup of coffee and see if anybody was up this morning. And I'm glad to see you up this morning. I know today is comment day, but I don't think I have any comments. Which is okay. That means y'all have a life out there. Oh, thank goodness, huh? Yes, thank goodness. You've got your own life, things going on. Yes. Well, my watch broke. Yes. You know, I always wear a watch. And my sister had given me the pink one to wear because the other one, like this one, had kaput. Kaput? Is that the word? Kaput. And so this is my new. I always get to wear a Timex. And they're like $8.99 at Walmart. And one thing I have found about I wear a watch because it's just my habit of wearing a watch. And also what time it is, you know. Whatever. Anyway, so I got my new watch, and so I'm very happy now. But I've got to set the date on it. This is one of those fancy ones. It's still those cheap ones from Walmart, but this is Thursday the 12th, and I think it's Friday 13th. Is it really Friday the 13th? Well, it's going to be a good day for us, isn't it? Yes, it is. We got up this morning. We're already having a good day. Well, I'm just crocheting. I've been reading quite a bit, and I was very disappointed. I had one book I just loved, and it was Killer Librarian. Now, really, it was a good book. I enjoyed it. And this girl, you know, of course, she's getting ready to go to England. She's a librarian. That's Jenny. What is her name? Jenny. I like her books. This one's Mary Lou Kinwin. Kirwin. But anyway, her characters in the books that I've read of hers, she is a librarian in this small town. And she's going to Europe, going to England. That's what she wants to do. And so her and her boyfriend are going to go. Connor, that's enough. Connor, no, that's good. That's good, Connor. You did good. And but anyway, at the last minute, her boyfriend, Dave, decided no. I can't go. I don't think it's going to work out. And so he breaks up with her. You dummy. But anyway, it makes a good line for the story. But she decides to go to the library, to the England. Anyway, she's got all her reservations. She's staying in a B&B. And she's going to tour London. And her friend, that she cares a lot about, young lady that works at the library with her, sort of wild and, you know, purple hair and just really cute, live wire. So she decides, I'm going to go anyway. But she helps her assistant, Rosalie or something like that, she's got her eye on one of the guys coming to the library that loves sci-fi books. And so she's trying to figure out how to flirt with him because she doesn't know how to flirt. So So anyway, she's told her some pointers, like ask her what his favorite book is, and be interested in him. And anyway, so she says, okay, while you're gone, that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, she gets on a plane and she heads over to England. And she's thinking, oh, she's mad because Dave broke up with her, and it's funny. She met him when her toilet backed up. She called a plumber. Well, he came to fix her plumbing, to fix her toilet, and that's how they met. And so anyway. But anyway, he changed his mind, and she's mad at him, all going over there, She finally decides that she just needs to sleep, So she went ahead and took her pill or something and slept, and got up and she was in England. And all the time, she's, finding her B&B and everything, she's thinking, oh, I should kill him. He's so mean. I should kill him. I do me. Now, the name of the book is Librarian Killer. So, you never know where the book's going. So, anyway, she checks into her B&B. Very nice, very nice. And it's got a couple of twins in there that's from Iowa or Wisconsin or Milwaukee or somewhere. And they come every year for the Chelsea Flower Show. And then this other couple come in, and they're coming in because the guy is going to win a prize for a blue rose that he has developed. So him and his wife are there to get the award. Plus, they come every year, and so do the twins, and they stay at this B&B. And Caldwell is the one who runs the B&B. Very much an English gentleman, if you know what I mean. The little sweater, and the corduroy, and the talking and everything. So he asked her as soon as she got there, she was, having a little jet lag and everything. And he says, do you want to go to the pub with me? Which is a neighborhood pub. They just go right next door, I guess. Around the corner, and there's this little old pub, been there for 300 years or something. So they go in there. Well, she starts drinking this ale. Well, she's never had ale. She's had beer on tap, back in the States, but she didn't. She had never had this ale. It was very dark ale. Anyway, she drank two cups, two big mugs of it, or whatever. They don't call them mugs in Europe, but anyway. And she starts talking to this guy at the bar, and he's listening to her, and she's bad-mouthing Dave, the ex-boyfriend. And she says, I should just kill him. I would kill him. And so he listens and listens to this guy she met named Guy. What do you think about that? So anyway, she meets this guy named Guy and decides that she feels, free of tongue, so to speak. And so she's telling him all this about her and about this floozy. Well, anyway, I didn't tell you that when he got on the plane, his ex-boyfriend and the floozy God was on the plane with him. But he didn't even notice her because he was so infatuated with his new girlfriend. But anyway, make a long story. So she's telling Guy this, all about the floozy and this kind of stuff. And she said, and Guy says something like, well, he'll get his, like that. So she didn't think about it. But next day, she was so drunk, and everything. And she starts to remember that she told all this stuff to that guy named Guy, which she didn't know. And she finds out that the guy she told this story to is mixed up with the crime in the city. So she's just beside herself because now she thinks Guy's going to do something to her ex-boyfriend or to the hussy. Oh my! So she she tries to continue with her little adventure, but she in the bed and breakfast, and she's describing these two twins, and they're retired teachers, and they're in their 60s, and they're sort of roly-poly like me, I guess. And how they were all there for the Chelsea show, and the man who getting the award, he's a very likable fella. They're all old, of course. That's the way she's describing it. And anyway, he up and dies. She finds him dead in a chair reading Winnie the Pooh. Because the guy who runs the B&B has all these books, classics and stuff. And anyway, they find him. He's reading Winnie the Pooh, and it's upside down. Well, she had taken the book, and looked at it. Not right then, but later in the book, she picks up the book and she says, "Isn't that funny? He was reading Winnie the Pooh." Well, his wife says he hated Winnie the Pooh, and so she decides she likes Winnie the Pooh, so she decides she's going to sit and read some Winnie the Pooh. Well, when she opens the book turns to this page, and in it says Bullock's balls or something like that, and she's thinking, why is that on the margins of this book? And did he see it and that was why it was upside down, because he was reading those words? Well, anyway, it just gets funnier and funnier the more it goes on. But she's worried about her ex-boyfriend getting killed. Or maybe the hussy and she's the murderer. But now she's worried about the guy who died at the B&B, And the doctor said it was that he had taken too much digitalis, anyway. I can't tell you too much more. It's just hilarious. But one of the things I learned from this book, if it's true, is that there is a flower, and I'll tell you in a minute what it, foxgloves, I think is the name of it, yeah, foxgloves. And that if you even smell the bloom on a foxglove, I think that was the name of it, that if you inhale it, it is the original plant base for digitalis people take for their hearts. And if you smell it, a flower bloom, it gets in your system like digitalis does. Of course, it's not, after it's been altered through drugs and stuff like that, the manufacturers of digitalis. But anyway, she suspects now that he's been he's been murdered. Somebody must have went out there. So she notices in the B&B's backyard that there's one of those plants out there. So she goes all the way back to look at that plant. And it has two little things taken off of it, right towards the top. And she said, oh my, he's been poisoned with this plant. So she thinks, oh, now somebody in the place killed the gentleman in the chair reading Winnie the Pooh. And so she looks up this plant, and she says, oh, yeah, and it's called something balls. And she says, oh, he knew he was being poisoned, and he put it in the margins of that book he was reading upside down. Okay, so that's where it goes. Now, I'm not going to go any further because it's too funny. And it just keeps going and going and going. But I enjoyed it because it was fun and hilarious. So, as you can tell, I've been reading. Then I got this other book I was going to read. And I said, and it was so boring. Oh my gosh. I couldn't get past the first 30 pages. This is not the book I want to read, especially today. And the book was named Almost Amish or something like that. And it didn't even, I mean, who cares about somebody making cupcakes for the school awards program? I mean, that went crooked. I don't know. I tried to read it, but I couldn't. So I put it on I'm not going to read book out of that collection that they bring me every month to read from the library. But I may read that Librarian Killer or Murderer. Let's see, what is the name of that book? Let's see. Killer Librarian. Karen Nash, she's the one going on the trip. And it's a small town Minnesota library. So I've been to Minnesota, so I can get some kind of idea. Of course, any small library is basically the same. But anyway, I enjoyed it, and it left me very happy. Especially when the ending, when you find out how all this stuff fits together. Because, and also the man who died, she finds out, according to one of the twins that make the trip with them all the time, the guy died and his new wife, is, you know, in her mind been engaged to him for all these years, but his wife really died, and she was in love with him. And so then they find out that later, she says, the guy at the B&B, girlfriend, Sally, in the past, run off with Harold, the guy that died in the jail. And now she thinks, okay, the B&B man killed her, or the twins who think they're engaged, or the wife younger wife that wants all this money. And here she is, has this other guy trying to kill her ex-boyfriend. Oh, my. It was hilarious. I enjoyed it. It was tickling. So yesterday I missed time to do a video because I was reading that book. And I gave up on Penny. I was trying to do an interview with Penny, you know, because she was going to join us, you know, and talk about her all her knowledge, because she is like a living legend here in Arkansas for fiber arts, and she knits all the time, any kind of fiber arts, and she can tell you about all kinds of stuff, historically, everything. She's just a world of information. Well, I gave up. I couldn't figure out how to do it. You know, once I did that one on Gigi, I thought, well, that's going to be a snap. I just interviewed subscribers because I got some great subscribers. Well, I tried and I couldn't get it, especially with the new iPad. I just couldn't capture the interview. So yesterday, after several days, I gave up on that. So I let her know that I just give up for a while, till something comes along that I can guarantee that I can get some good footage to share with y'all, you know, and then also to share what y'all are doing. You know, Lindsay was going to have one too, and I wasn't able to get her either. So anyway, I closed that book for a while, and until I can get the resources to do that, because I think it would be neat for everybody to share, you know, a little interview on what their projects was, just because that's the kind of community we are, crocheters. You know, and Barbara up in the hills called. Her and her husband are going to come and get that black Afghan, that bizarre black light twin bed cover. Supposed to pick it up either this weekend or next weekend, which is today's weekend, so I guess it'll be next weekend. So I thought, well, you know, maybe I might make a pillow to go with that, and I might do it. I don't know. I have to make a decision quick, because if they come this weekend, I won't have it done. And if I have it done next week, if I can finish it, pillows doesn't take very long. Then I can make a pillow and they can have that too to go with the bedspread. Well, let me take a last look here before I get, because I need to get off it's time. Okay, let's see if we've got any. But I'm hoping y'all have been having a good week. It seems like I haven't spoke to you in forever and ever. But you know how it is. You just have to keep going. Let's see real quick. And I think when I read this morning there wasn't any. No, I don't have any. Now let me look again. No, I think I read all these. Oh, I did get a comment from Romance Queen of Books. I think it's her name here. She says, I love Emma Miller. Oh, it's on the book review I did. Thank you very much, Queen of Romance. Romance Queen. And she also says, hi, Meemaw, love the book review. Going to add that one to my list of cozies. Well, great. Well, I'm going to tell you, don't put that other one on there, though. I didn't think it was very good, and that's the one almost Amish. Just don't even think about that one, as far as I'm concerned. You may enjoy it. Of course, you're an open-minded kind of girl, But, well, thank you so much. And I guess I didn't read this one, or did I? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Susan, happy Wednesday from... Oh, that's you're saying too. Thanks. I think I don't even know. I'm sorry. It seemed like I read them, but I don't know if I have or not. Maribel says, an autographed picture of you would be marvelous. I love it when you are in a playful mood. So good to see you smile and take care. No, thank you, Maribel. Yeah, I'll get you an autographed copy as soon as possible. Oh, you silly girl. I love you. And Jill says, if I'd wrote a star, it would be to Clint Eastwood, my favorite actor. She said, I just ate some dry cereal and some yogurt. Yummy. I finally finished the big blanket for my next door neighbor. And my little bird cubby passed away on my birthday, August the 1st. He would have been 14 in December. He was such a sweet little buddy. 14 years, wow. Enjoying reading and crocheting and sipping on coffee. These are the things that make the world go around. Love you, Mima. Well, thank you, Jill. I hope you're recovering well. And there's Montreal. Oh, here's Daniel. I miss these. Hello from Montreal. Well, when I was 18, was very popular here, at least the series, The Champions. It was a story of 3 secret agents. See, 3 secret agents that had a plane accident in Tibet. They were rescued by the highly spiritual and secret civilization that lived hidden in the secret places in these mountains. They were saved and were able to go back to normal life, but realized that they had mystic abilities. Oh my! I wrote to those actors, and got back pictures of the 3 main characters. Picture postcard size, and each picture was autographed. I've never been a naive person, so never believed that it was sent and autographed by them. It's sent by secretaries and autographed from a stamping machine. But still, I was pleased. As for Sam Elliott, he is not a classic trained actor. Daniel, you missed the point, but very good in the parts he played. He is so natural. If you want to see action movie that he played years ago with Peter Weller, the title of the movie is The Blue Jeans Cop. You won't see the time passing by. It's action, comedy, friendship, and of course, with Sam Elliott in it, to be a kick-ass, a star movie. Sometime the movie is on YouTube. What a scream. Keep chilling. P.S. This time I did not use Google Translator to write to you. I hope this won't be hard for you to read. Otherwise, from now on, I will be writing in French. Yes, I love it. Well, if you do, I'll have to translate it somehow. But don't write so long. I'll never be able to translate it. Yesterday I was trying to learn how to pronounce, and I can't say it today either. And it's punctualistly. That's what I'm saying. Something about if you're not a punctual person, you're less than. You can't do it. You know, it's not your forte. So I was trying to say the words because I'd seen it on TV and they had it in the caption and I had written it down. I said, okay, I can learn to say. I never did convince that Google that I could say it. It said, no, pronounce it this way. And I said, okay. And I was trying to, never could. And then they said, put your tongue at the back of your mouth and then say, ugh. So my thing is, I can't say the word punctualist or whatever. I'm going to say they're not good at being on time. Punctuality is the word that they're supposed to be, I think. Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to go. It's been 30 minutes and I can talk all day. I love you. I missed you. And I feel like I just have so much to tell you. Remember, God has you in His hands. Pray for Mother Earth, our bees, and our flowers. And have a good day. Have a good life. Be happy you woke up this morning, even if you're in pain. And Gigi, yeah, I think Gigi's having a knee replacement too. You guys, I'm telling you, are we falling apart or what? I'm thinking, praying for all of y'all. Y'all have a happy day. And enjoy your coffee because I'm going to enjoy mine. It's 75 degrees outside. Yes, I may go outside and just walk around. Bye-bye.